Ooh-wee. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you guys have had a great Thirsty Thursday. Tomorrow is finally freaking Friday, and it is the last week of the NFL season. Of course, no football games tonight. Sunday is it for the regular season. That's it. We have the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles fighting it out for the NFC East. I will say, for me, in my mind, that this is the most important game. There is so much on the line for the Dallas Cowboys that this is, other than playoff games, the most important game that we've had in a long time. I will say this is the most important game we've had against the Commanders in forever. Well, no, I won't say forever. I guess one of those 8-8 years, we had to beat them and we lost to RG3. I guess that was 2013, maybe? Is that? Yeah, I think it was 2013. RG3's rookie year. But so much is on the line because, you know, we've been talked about how we are sucking ass on the road and can't win on the road. Getting the number 2 seed, let's be honest, it is important. It is important for us to get this. It would be great to have the potential to play 2 games at home. It would be. And if the San Francisco 49ers trip, you could be playing 3 games at home if you win each week. But it all starts from here. You lose this game, you have potential to go from the number 2 seed to number 5 seed. And all of a sudden things get totally out of whack. Instead of having possibly 2 games at home, you could, depending on if you win, have to go 4 games to win the Super Bowl all on the road. And that's a tall task for anybody. Not to say it ain't been done. I'll say Mike McCarthy's actually done that with the Green Bay Packers in 2010 with an Aaron freaking Rodgers that actually had 28 TD passes and 11 interceptions. Had a great defense and went on the road beating 2 teams that they lost to on the road on their way to the Super Bowl. Now I'm going to say to the Lions, I am so sick and tired of hearing about the Lions. And I'm going to say to the Lions, I heard Moose Johnson say the same thing. He said they lost to the Lions during the season, and I can't remember if it was controversial or not. But in their mind, they felt like they were cheated and they had revenge on their mind. They kept saying, oh, we're going to beat the Lions again. We're going to meet them and we're going to enact revenge on them. And he said they met the Lions in the playoffs and they got their ass kicked. He said the only thing that they were thinking about was revenge, and forgot that they needed to play football. So Lions, you need to get over that thing. This whole thing, and I saw an interview with Adrian Hutchinson where they feel like they're cheated. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you what cheated is. Because let's be honest here. Dan Campbell was trying to use some deception. We all know you got to raise your hand and pat your belly to let the official know I am eligible. They did that with number 70 all game long. They bring 2 other guys. You can't tell me this wasn't planned. You can't tell me that they hadn't practiced it. They brought 2 other guys up there, and he's probably saying, I'm eligible. He's trying to keep it a secret. And the other guy does this. They were trying to deceive the Cowboys. They got caught. They lost. Everybody is going up in arms about this. But do you remember, because see, it pisses me off because I'm sitting here, I watched First Things First, and they're talking about the Cowboys, how bad they are, you know, on the road and everything else. But the Cowboys played really good against the Miami Dolphins on the road. And people don't seem to remember the pass interference where Ceedee Lamb's ass was out. His ass was out. The guy grabbed the hold of his pants, okay? He had to slip his hands into his pants to get his, because the pants ain't just falling down. Because Ceedee Lamb used to get fined because the shirt tail was out. So you know his belt's up there to keep his shirt in. The man had to slip his hand down his pants, touching his ass, and grab a hold of it. We got pictures of it. We got pictures of it. No flag. No flag. No pass interference was called. If he's not held, it's a touchdown. The Cowboys win on the road. Where's the outcry? Where is all the talking heads out there saying the Cowboys were robbed with that pass interference? The guy is holding on for dear life like this. Hands in the pants. You see his crack. Ain't none of these talking heads that are talking about how the Dallas Cowboys got lucky. Got lucky. To win that game against the Lions. They ain't saying that Miami got lucky because the pass interference wasn't called. Ain't nobody talking about when the Eagles literally hands in the face. Hands in the face, they drop a flag and then they pick it back up. The first game we played against them. Ain't nobody having an outcry about Micah Parsons going 9 games and literally getting molested, being choked, cattle hogged, hog-tied, being pulled from behind, hands to the face, getting pulled down. Ain't nobody having outcries about that. Lions, get over that shit. You're in the playoffs. You better focus in on playing the games and move on. Because Lord knows we got to. Over and over again. But I'm sick and tired of hearing everybody, you got away with one. Well, I tell you what, everybody gets away with one with the Cowboys. How about the Lions in that same game? Where Agent Hutchinson trips Tony Pollard and we get the flag. This shit happened. That shit happens. So, La'el Collins says he feels like a little kid coming home right now. It worries me to some degree that he's practicing at left guard. That makes me question how bad Tyler Smith's plantar fasciitis is. Are we looking and saying that La'el Collins may be the guy that has to go for Tyler Smith? I don't know. Or is it that we're looking at this saying Tyler Smith's going to be coming back, but down the road, if Tyron Smith goes down, Tyler Smith will play tackle. Maybe that's what... I don't know what it says. I have questions on that. But the Cowboys, if La'el Collins can play, it's a good move to get that depth. Now, we always, when somebody is a free agent out there, and one more thing back to the whole revenge thing. Remember when DeAndre Hopkins said he was going on a revenge tour because all the teams didn't sign him? He was going to get... yeah, okay. I'm just asking for a friend. Okay. Be that as it may. We always look, when somebody is out there as a free agent, we look at them as our savior, okay? Because we look and we say, our running game's not real good. We need somebody to save us. Dalvin Cook's out there. Dalvin Cook, who used to beat the crap out of us when he played for Minnesota. That this guy can come save us. That's what we always do. We should know by now, we're not getting any of those guys. But here's the thing. Very rarely do all those guys save a team. We wanted Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner went back to Seattle. They're not winning the Super Bowl with Bobby Wagner back there. He went to the Rams. Rams last year were ass with him. We looked at Von Miller. He went to Buffalo, didn't do anything. We looked at Russell Wilson, because I remember people used to say, oh my God, if we just had Russell Wilson. He goes to Denver, and he's going to be cut. We heard about Derek Carr. Cowboys should let Dak Prescott go. Get Derek Carr. Derek Carr goes to New Orleans. It stinks. Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, if we just had Aaron Rodgers on this team. Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, gets injured, and literally has the team in shambles. There is nobody out there that's going to be our savior. The ones to save us are in the room right now. Are in the room right now. What you have to do, because look at this. You got the Eagles, they're going to be a playoff team, right? Well, we beat the Eagles. The funny one, I think, is the Rams. Because, see, people condemned us for losing in week 3 to the Cardinals, but don't give us credit for beating the Rams that are a playoff team, because they say the Rams team is a different team now in week 8. Be that as it may, we beat the Rams. Let's see, who else in the playoffs? Maybe Tampa? Well, we beat them last year in the playoffs. Detroit? They're in the play. We beat Detroit. The only team in the playoffs in the NFC that we haven't beat is San Francisco. It might say, we've had more problems with the teams in the AFC in Buffalo and Miami. Although Miami, again, if Ceedee Lamb isn't held in the end zone, I think we could have won that game. But winning this game and playing at home is huge. It's the biggest game we've had in a long time. And I cannot wait to be out there. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I can't wait to be out there at FedEx Field, the garbage dump that it is. But I'm going to be hanging with my people. And I can't wait to meet, Pamela Savage. She's going to be there. Other people, Thomas Garrett's going to be there and things. To meet you guys there, break bread, eat, and hopefully see the Dallas Cowboys get a victory. Whew. Pick up the tickets tomorrow. Start smoking the meats and getting everything else together for the tailgate. I can't wait. And with that being said, I'm going to get ready to go in here, take a shower, and go to bed early tonight because I got a lot to do. Like I said, I'm smoking the meats starting tomorrow. One, because it's going to pour on Saturday, but two, what I usually do is smoke them all Saturday, and then I'm up half the night before the game, and then when I get to the game, I'm literally just balls to the wall, trying to make sure everybody gets fed and stuff, and I'm worn out. So if I do my smoking starting tomorrow evening or afternoon and get it done early Saturday, I'm not up all night, and I'll be fresh for the game. So fresh and so clean, and looking forward to being there with you guys. So that's where we are. That's where we are. I always end this telling you guys to tell the people you love them. On Facebook, I posted a video of a great friend and a great mentor of mine, Alex Lucas, who passed away on New Year's Eve. Alex was about 89 years old. But Alex taught me so much about construction. Some of the jobs we had worked on, like the Prince William County Sheriff's Department. We built courtrooms at the judicial centers. We worked on churches in D.C. and Gainesville and all over the place. He was the one that told me to hurry up and lock down Tracy before she had a chance to run from my badass kids, as he said. And that was like 21 years ago. Yeah. Taught me a lot. He meant a lot. I had a video of him with the red brick house because he had bricks that were Williamsburg bricks and taught me everything about those for the house. I'm talking about the red brick house at the end here because somebody complained and said they come here for Cowboys news and they were upset about me talking about the red brick house. But I think about this red brick house as a place that's full of memories, because my mother's given me all these different pieces of things that belong to my family. I've got, the cloths that the World War I soldiers wore that are from one of my ancestors, and my great-great-great-grandmother, who was a slave, her waffle iron that she used on fire. We have old typewriter from my father-in-law, which he got from, I guess, his mother and things. So we got pieces that are memories. And Lynn has given me tools of her dad, who was a carpenter who lived in the house and so on. And all of these different pieces that are going in there are memories and ways for people to live on. And I didn't realize this until today when I saw that video, because those bricks that my friend Alex, who has meant so much to me doing what I am doing now, are part of that red brick house now. They will forever help to hold that place up. And that's another piece and another memory that will live on in that house. Remember to tell everybody you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, God willing.